Hey y'all, this is Kim with Creative Escapades. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so excited that you joined me today, and I'm excited to show you what I'm going to be making. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the video. So I recently did a teaser video of how to save a project that you consider a fail or didn't turn out the way you wanted it. And these were the coasters that I had done multiple things to, and I just still did not like them. And I decided that I would give them one more try and do the soap technique on them. And this video is the complete video of how I did it and how I transformed them. So you have your pan of water ready, and you're going to take the Dawn, which is what I have, dish soap. I imagine it would work with any kind, but you just squirt it in lines, and you can do it in any design you want to do. It doesn't have to be across. It can be in circles, it can be droplets or whatever. Then you spray paint them over the top of the dish soap, and then you take the project, whatever it is. In this case it's the coasters, and you get them into the water and rinse that dish soap off. I think this is the easiest way for me to do this. Try not to touch the tops. So just rinse it off, and it leaves the spray paint on the surface where there was no dish soap, and it totally changes the design. So I'm just going to finish doing these other three, and I'm going to be doing these twice. I'm going to do them with the gold and with the red, and each one will be kind of unique because I'm not going to have the same exact pattern on each one. They will be diagonal across the surface of the coaster, but they will not be. This one is the red. I want to do a red one, so I'll have two with red underneath and two with gold underneath, and then the overlay of the opposite color, but they will not be exactly the same. This is so cool. It's a game changer on design and for things that just did not quite work out the way you wanted them to. So this one we're going to take and spray, and if my mother saw all that dish soap in that pan, she would get on to me for wasting. But sometimes to achieve the look or the art pattern, you might have a little waste, but not much. It's pennies in there, so it's not like I'm wasting resin. This is going to be gorgeous when I get done. You cannot see the depth that is emerging onto the coasters with that first layer of resin and all the colors beneath it, and then adding these colors on top. It is giving it so much depth. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I haven't even put the resin on it yet. So here's the two with just the gold first, and the next step is I'm going to go back over them and with the soap and then spray them with red. But I want to preserve as much of that gold as I can. So I'm going to try to carefully place the soap over the gold as much as I can. I don't mind some overlapping of the red, but I don't want it to take away or overlay the gold to the point that the red is overwhelming. So I'm just carefully placing the soap as strategically as I can over the gold, and still a little bit over the black and white underneath, because I do still want to see some of that as well. So now I'm going to spray it with the red. There it is, all sprayed. And then I'm going to rinse it off. And look at that. It's perfect. I mean, there's enough red on there that you see the contrasting colors. You can still see the black and white beneath, and it did not take away my gold. I am well pleased with that. So I'm going to finish these up. This one doesn't have as much gold on it, so I'm going to have to be really careful, because I don't want the red to overwhelm. So I'm probably going to load up quite a bit of soap on this one. And that's the other thing, you can control how much of the additional spray color that you're going to put onto the surface just by the amount of the soap that you put down. So let's see how this one turns out. And it's perfect. It preserved my gold. You can still see the black and white underneath, and there's enough red on there to give it a great accent. I love this technique. It's really cool. So here they are. I have let them set overnight and made sure that they were good and dry, and I just absolutely love them. There is this sparkle beneath the gold and red that I had put on top of the black and the white, and that actually is that dragon glaze, is what I put over them before I resin them. So it really has a sparkle of all different colors, but it's so fine that it's only as the light hits it that it gives it that unique sparkle to it. You'll be able to see it better once I get the resin on here and get them cured. I am using Faux Rizzle resin, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. It has a high temp capabilities to it. That's why I like to use it on coasters. And it is a not a quick set, but it sets up faster than a lot of other resins that I have used. I'll leave the link to their website below in the description box. And here they are. They're all nice and finished. And give you some close-ups. You'll be able to see the sparkle. All that little white sparkle is the actual different colors of the dragon glaze. And I absolutely love how they turned out. It's amazing what one little technique change can do. Sometimes you just have to back up and rethink and try something else, and it works out great. So take you in for some close-ups. And the depths on these are amazing. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me save a failed project. And if you have, please click that like and that share button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can do that now. And if you ring that bell, you'll get notified when I upload future videos. Any comments or questions you have, please feel free to leave them below. I'd love to hear your feedback. And all of those things helps my channel to grow, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you taking your time out to watch my projects and to comment or like and share. So I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in my next creative escapade. Bye bye for now.